Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a video all about Fenty Beauty. It just launched and it's already on Time Magazine's Best Inventions of 2017 list. Has a ton of hype. So me talking about my thoughts on the products from Fenty that I have as I've been using them over the past few months. Wanted to let you guys know what's worth the splurge, what's not, and just my overall thoughts. So if you want to hear me talk about makeup, then keep on watching. And if you haven't already, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe because so the first product I'm going to be talking about is the Pro Filter foundation in the shade 300, which is one I got in the rush in the store. After it launched, I just kind of grabbed whatever, and this is a decent match. And of course, Fenty Beauty is most known for its huge range of foundations that they launched with. I think it was 30 shades that they offer. I think the idea that at their first launch they wanted to be so inclusive, that's pretty amazing, especially since everybody loves Rihanna. Everyone wants to feel included, like she has mentioned.
I'm making makeup that I dream of teenagers to wear. Women of all ages, all size, all skin tones, all religions, all cultures. I wanted women to feel included.
But when it comes to this foundation, for me, it's not my perfect fit, and that's okay. I feel like a lot of people are loving it, and you know, that's cool, but it just really doesn't suit me. If you've ever seen any video of mine, you'd know that the Makeup Forever foundation stick is my favorite foundation. I can use it for every day. I can use it for drag looks. I can build it up, and I still have this nice finish that is nice creamy and won't accentuate acne that I have, texture that I have. It just makes everything look really smooth, and that's what I look for in a foundation for the most part. But with this Pro Filter foundation, it is a matte foundation. It's not the most matte foundation I've used, but overall the way it lays on my texture, on my skin, I'm just not a big fan of it. Even like from start to finish, like it's just not, it doesn't work well for me at all. Like once you start applying this foundation, it dries down very quickly since it is matte, and it becomes hard to build it up. This foundation really is barely a medium coverage type of foundation, and like anyone with acne or hyperpigmentation, it makes it hard to build over itself because it is so matte. And especially, like, I don't even know what kind of brush to use with this, like a sponge. I feel like the moist sponge doesn't really suit the matteness. They kind of conflict. And then using a brush also, I feel like, I don't know, like I feel like nothing really works so great with a foundation for me. I really wanted to like it, but it's a really unusual mix of very light coverage, matte, not very buildable. It makes it hard for me to use it ever, so I just haven't been, and I don't reach for it. So I kind of regret getting it. But I know for anybody who, you know, maybe you're a teen or you just have clear skin and want to control oil, this would probably be a nice foundation for you. This foundation is just not for me. So next I'm going to be talking about the Matchstick. I got the shade SUEDE. These Matchsticks are basically a matte skin stick. You can use it to highlight, to contour. She has little trios that she sells. The trios, for my complexion, the light is obviously too light, and the medium, and then the next shade deeper, the concealer or the highlight, was a little bit too peachy for me, so I just passed on those trios. So after deciding already I wasn't going to do a trio, I was swatching all the colors, and I could feel how dry the sticks were. Obviously they're matte, but they're very thin and dry, and I just wasn't liking the way they were feeling. No, I wasn't trying to put this under my eyes. So I wanted to find a stick that would more cream bronze, because for me, that's what I like to do the most. It's a lot cuter, brings warmth and dimension to the skin. I feel like it's a lot simpler, a lot more flattering. And checking out all the shades, obviously a lot of them were cool. The best matchstick I could find that was warm and that could bronze up my skin was SUEDE. The first time I was using this suede stick. I used it over the Pro Filter foundation. So as you can imagine, over a matte foundation, a matte stick was very difficult to blend. It got real patchy real fast. I think I was using a beauty blender and it just did nothing for me, and it was just like really miserable. At that point I was like, I'm returning it. And then I think I saw Alyssa Ashley's video, and my friend Anne told me like, use this kind of brush. So I gave it another chance and I kept using this, and I've actually been using this a ton. I use it every time I do pretty glowy glam. I use it over top my Make It Forever foundation stick and it blends beautifully. This does give me a warm bronzy glow, even though it is just like a smidge deeper than my skin tone. It is warm enough to where I get a little bit of impact. I've actually been really liking this. I don't know that I would purchase it again, but I think it's cute. I continue to use it. So the next product I have here is the KILAWATT Freestyle Highlighter in the shade Trophy Wife. This is very difficult to open for one, with and without nails, but I can get over it. Now, when she came out with her makeup line, this was the most iconic highlighter of all her highlighters. To me, it wasn't worth like checking out the random neutral shades. If I'm gonna get a highlighter from her collection, I want to get, you know, the most iconic shade. So I grabbed it, but I didn't use it for the longest time. My first time using it was today. I don't know, like watching everybody's reviews on this, you know, and all the Fenty Beauty stuff, I was seeing a lot of people put this on real heavy. Just overall, people just were misusing it to the highest extent. But what gave me hope and confidence to use this, I was seeing Lipstick Kitty on Instagram. She uses this. I was seeing Atlee. She has videos talking about this highlighter, talking about how she liked the little glitters and the shimmer, and she puts it on light and it looks good, and they're both pale. So I thought, like, it has to work on me. I put it on with this e.l.f. small tapered brush, and I put very little on the brush, and I just took it like right here, where I have no texture, because my number one thing with this, it having glitter, I feared that it would accentuate, like I have some creases, I'm getting like a lot of texture around here, I'm getting like moles. I put it on, my skin wasn't super set or super dry, so I think that did help the highlighter not look so piecey. The way this kind of glows, it looks kind of wet in certain light, like so reflective in the nicest way, but then it sometimes does just look like very glittery, which is really pretty. Swatched, it actually reminds me a lot of Mother Pat McGrath's gold pigment that she came out with, so that was exciting and another reason I wanted to grab this, because I don't have that pigment. So yeah, I feel like this would look beautiful on the eyes. It looks really great as highlight on the cheeks, on the chin. I wouldn't do it on my nose, and then I kind of put it on my inner corners down here, and it's very not me. That feels very 2013 high schooler. Overall, I think this is a cute highlight. I feel like a lot of people have done it wrong, and it's worth the purchase. You have any skin tone. I feel like this lightly would just be really pretty. So I look forward to using this more. I feel like this is the kind of highlight that brings like some glitz to your face if you like glitter, shimmer. It's really cute. The next product I'm going to be talking about is the most dreamy gloss ever. It's the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. It really is a bomb gloss. It is like the perfect texture, the perfect amount of like reflective shininess. It's just so nice. I think they market this as like a very universal shade, which it is, because it is so sheer, but it's just so pretty. Like, I'm into gloss right now, everybody's into gloss right now. Some glosses, they just like kind of cling on the lips and are a lot more sticky. For a long time I loved the Anastasia glosses, but just like after using this I can't go back to other glosses. It's just not the same. The way this feels is just so nourishing. It's great. So if you like gloss, if you want to hydrate your lips, check out Fenty Gloss Bomb. It's really good. No other gloss compares. Final product I have to talk about is the STUNNA lip paint in the shade Uncensored. I actually really like the packaging and like the applicator. My only issue is I feel like a lot of product like builds at the top. A lot comes out on the brush. Once you apply it, it's really liquidy, which maybe is why I feel like it shifts around so much in the bottle, and it dries with no stickiness, clumpiness, or it doesn't feel thick at all. This is a really nice liquid lipstick to wear all day because like even if you eat or drink, it will transfer, but it won't ever get clumpy or crusty really. All you really have to do if you start to feel like your lips are oily or wet and the product is shifting at all, you can just blot your lips and you look in the mirror and the color like slightly is faded, but it doesn't like fade dramatically. It doesn't get super crusty, but you just have to be aware of how much you're applying if you're touching it up, because like I said, there's a lot of product on this little brush and it's easy to go overboard. But this is really nice. I've worn it full days and it's just really comfortable, but just be careful, like it's a very liquidy, watery type of formula. So when the product does need like something like oil or liquid or whatever, it gets really smeary in those areas where it's like kind of saturated around your lip. It doesn't bleed out or anything, but it's something where like if you swipe it or anything, it's really easily gonna transfer around. So you just have to be careful with that. And if that's an issue for you, that you're like really touchy around your mouth and stuff like that, this is not the liquid lip for you, but I feel like this is something very comfortable. I don't know. It's nice. It's a lot brighter than I expected. It's very a bold lip. So that's all the Fenty stuff I have. If I was to do a roundup of the stuff I have and what I think is worth getting, I definitely say the gloss bomb is definitely something you need. If you're gonna get anything, you need the gloss bomb. Like that's just essential, beautiful. Depending on like if you would wear them, because a lot of people, you know, they're not necessarily into like a bold highlight like this. But if you are willing to try it, if you're interested, I definitely say Trophy Wife is very nice, statement shimmery type of product that would work on the eyes. You could put it on your lips for highlight. It's just really pretty. Really surprised me. And then of course this liquid lip, it's just really nice, and it's just an iconic bold red, a really nice liquid lip formula, and yeah, so I definitely say this is worth the purchase. But these are kind of debatable. I personally wouldn't recommend the foundation unless you have like perfect skin. This just is not gonna do it. Really, I don't know. You would really have to work with it. Like, I feel like I'm pretty good with working with product, but this is just not super easy to work with. I wouldn't repurchase this again. Kind of regret buying it. I hope Rihanna enjoys her coin, but no. And then I'm kind of indifferent about this Matchstick. Like, I do definitely use it every time I do my glam, but I don't know that I would repurchase it. If you're interested in it, I definitely say give it a try. But if you're like me, I would definitely say just pass it up and go for something more creamy. But yeah, that's everything I have to say about the products. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. I really do appreciate all the support you all give to me, leaving the comments, the likes, the DMs, everything. I appreciate it. And if anyone is wondering where I've been, it's like I've been like real conflicted with what I want to post here. I'm very picky with the looks I put out, and I'm also not super into like typical beauty guru type of style video. So that's where I am. I have drag looks coming. I have ideas. I'm just not making moves in this Mercury Gatorade, but I'm going to continue plotting, rotting in my room, listening to the Grease soundtrack, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you all for the support. I hope you guys are doing well.